Hello, everybody. I'm coming in today just to ask you a question. Are you truly happy? A lot of people are looking for people to make them happy. When happiness is found within you, you have to love yourself and know that you're enough, and you will create your happiness. See, people look at what other people have, material things, relationships, and whatever else, and say, ooh, they happy. But you're on the outside looking in. What if they're miserable in that relationship? What if they're paying a house payment, but it's taking everything they have and they have nothing else, and they're miserable paying that house payment, but they're trying to keep it for appearances? See, when you're truly happy, the material things, the people, all of that cannot make you unhappy. You know, if you have a house and it's a high mortgage payment, you can't pay it, and they foreclose on it or whatever, then okay, in due time I can work and I can get me another house, you know? Or, I mean, better yet, somebody may bless you with a house that's paid for. You don't know. But we, this day and age with social media, look and see what they have, the nice cars, the nice houses, the jewelry, the clothes, whatever else. And we're thinking like they're happy. That don't mean they're happy. You have to realize happiness is found within you. And it's not what somebody else make you feel. See, people get in relationships wanting somebody to make them happy. No, you should be happy being single. And then when you get in a relationship, they add to that happiness. So many people in dysfunctional relationships because, you know, it's 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 like they happy one minute and then the next minute they down. But are you more down than up? If so, you might need to step away from that relationship. You might need to say, this is not what I want. And so many people are settling. Why settle? You don't have to settle. That's why so many people in relationships that aren't even fulfilling them because they're saying, oh, I'd rather have, it's like the old people used to say about, I'd rather have a piece of man than no man at all. What? A piece of man that's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything abusing you? No. Just to say you have a man to make yourself feel like you fit in this world? No. And a lot of people are not happy because they're not renewing their mind. God says renew your mind. Transform your mind. Not in what the world says, but what his word says. And if you read his word, you'll see all the great stuff he says about us. But you're looking at what other people saying. You're looking at what other people have to say about you. You're looking at other people talking down about you. And then you're allowing them to make you mad or sad or happy. No. Get your own happiness. If somebody says something you don't agree with, you don't have to say nothing. You can allow them to have their own opinion. Because at the end of the day, everybody has an opinion. And everybody going to say something, about what they want to say. But when you truly find happiness, you will know. It don't matter what they say. Because you find it within. It's just like people say, oh, you bougie. And then people say, I ain't bougie. And they try to go around showing people they ain't bougie. No. Let them have their opinion. You like what you like. You want what you want. If they're settling, hey, allow them to do what they want to do. It's their life. But renew your mind. Pick up the Bible and find out what God says about you. Renew your mind. He said, what he said, don't conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, which is his word. Because if you look at this world, you'll want to do everything the world doing. And you see, it's destruction. People get into relationships saying they love them, Then a year or so later, they saying they broke up, they not together more, they cheated, they abused them, they were doing this, they were doing that. And the whole time we think, oh, relationship goals. No, no. Your relationship goals should be what God says about relationships. And to find out what God says about them, He created one man, which is male, and He created female. For one man, for one woman. Not for a man to have a bunch of women or a woman to have a bunch of men. No, no. But if that's what you want to do in your relationship, hey, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that's not the way God created it and wanted it to be. But if that's what you want to do, I'm not judging you. You know, because at the end of the day, like I said before, it's your life. But if you see you going down instead of going up, you should stop and evaluate your life and say, okay, why I feel like I'm going down instead of going up? I should be going up. You shouldn't be feeling like the whole year you've been on a downward spiral. No, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. And a lot of times because we don't obey God. He said obedience is better than sacrifice. Some people around here doing the rituals and all of that. And he's saying, no, obey me. It's not about the rituals. It's about obeying what I'm telling you. Like some say, oh, you don't supposed to wear makeup. If that's what God convicted you of, He didn't convict the other person of that. Maybe He convicted you of that because that's your identity. Because you feel like if you take that off, you're not pretty. And so maybe He's trying to get you to take it off so you can see, oh, you're gorgeous without it. Once you allow Him to come in. But don't convict nobody on your convictions. God will convict you. But the things He said in the Bible, that's for everybody. That's for all of us. That's for all of us. And not the makeup, because the makeup wasn't said by Jesus or God. It was said by the religious leaders. So you have to know what God says. You have to know the things God says. And you have to know what He says about you. And you have to look within yourself deeply and say, is this job what's making me me? Because it shouldn't be. Is my family what's making me me? It shouldn't be. You should be making you happy. You. You have everything in you. God said He given us everything that we need. So if He's giving us everything, He's giving us the way to happiness. And it's not through somebody else. It's not through material things. Like I said, yes, a man or a woman could come along and add to your happiness. But you're already happy. And that's the best relationship to be in, when somebody can add to your happiness instead of you looking for them to make you happy. Because guess what? When they stop making you happy, then you're searching for somebody else to make you happy. And I'm sorry, you'll never feel that void for somebody else to make you happy, because you have to make yourself happy. So just know happiness is within, and you have to bring it up. You have to bring it out of you. I know some people go through depression. I know that. But if you need help, go get help. Go to a psychiatrist. Go somewhere, a therapist, whatever. Get you some help. But also talk to God and allow God to show you He's there. You know? Because both works great. God works great. But He ain't say you couldn't go get no help. You know? So you have to know that if that person breaks up, leaves you, guess what? Okay, your world didn't crumble. If your world crumbled, you was depending on them for your happiness. I'm not saying you don't cry, you don't hurt. Yeah, because it do hurt. But you don't be like, I can't live without them. No, don't ever say that. No, no, because then you're basing it all on them. When God gave you your life to live your life. So find happiness within you. Not your material things, not your job, not other people, but within you. And once you finally find that true happiness within yourself, it don't matter what people say or think about you. Because you know you. You know how you feel about you. So you allow them to have their opinions. I'm not saying it won't hurt your feelings, but you don't got to buck back and fuss and fight. No, you don't got to do all of that, because that's spending your energy, your time, making you upset, making you feel depressed, sad, or whatever. No. You just clearly say they have their opinion. We all have opinions, and that's it. You don't have to say that to them. I'm not saying say that. I'm saying within yourself. So many people want to pop off when somebody say something. Yeah, I got to go get this. I got to go because they said this, and that. Okay, it's words. Allow them to have their opinion. Because a lot of people, once they realize they can't move you by the things they say, they'll move on to somebody else because they can't move you. And prayerfully, they won't be able to move that other person or whoever else they try to attack. But you have to realize, I don't know. I don't have to let you do this. This is my life. God said He give us peace that passes all understanding. If He's giving us peace, why are you not at peace? You allow somebody else to take your peace when God clearly gave you peace? Come on now, for real. You allow somebody else to have your joy when God said He give you joy unspeakable? People look at other people and say, oh, you did this to me. No, you're doing it to yourself because it's your life. You don't have to let it influence you either way. Negative or nothing. You don't have to. Because you can say, that's it. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to go back at it. So just know, happiness is found within, and find it within yourself. It's so good. It's so good because the people that always used to get you will realize I can't get to them like that no more. Because you know the true you. You know who you are. So know who you are and know whose you are and just continue to move on. Because things, people, places you go to, trying to get away from things, that's not going to make you happy. You have to find it within yourself. So please, people, find happiness within you. Please, find happiness within you. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.